I've waited 100 years, and I'd wait 1,000,000 more for you. Nothing prepared me for the privilege of being yours would do. If I had only felt the warmth within your touch, if I had only seen how you smile when you blush, or how you curl your lip when you concentrate enough, I would have known what I was living for all along.
Robert Gary Lee said that wisdom is nothing more than healed pain. And I'm inclined to agree. What's up, everybody? Happy Hump Day. Welcome back to Morning Coffee. I'm Rick Alexander. I host all of the Morning Coffee episodes and everything else that appears on the Lionheart channel. As long as we keep it the Lionheart Radio channel. We'll see what's going on with that. I'm looking at possible rebrand here in the future as I continue to push more into this Morning Coffee space. But right now, I'm really kind of focus on building out this Clarity Academy thing just because it's been so incredible for the people that have gone through it, and then just really working on these anecdotes for the show. So for now, I'm Rick Alexander, and this is Morning Coffee on the Lionheart Radio channel. Today I want to talk to you about why you should learn to embrace pain. And I know I talk about pain a lot, but it's just we continually allow what hurts us to run our lives. And that's what I want to talk about today. The anticipation of pain is far worse than pain itself. It's the fear of pain that's fucking you up. See, you're avoiding it. You're letting not the pain, but the anticipation of pain run your life. And you maneuver around it and you avoid it. You let the trauma you've experienced remain below the surface of everything you do because you don't want to sit with what hurts. And so today, what I really want to encourage you to do, and this is much more than a 10-minute episode. Like, I would say that most of your behaviors, especially your adverse behaviors, are caused by childhood trauma and things that you interpreted that you had no friggin' clue that they would even do that to you. Like, you literally don't even think about them because they're so repressed, but they hurt you. And when they hurt you, what you understood is that you learned something about life. And so now you spend the rest of your life avoiding whatever it is that hurts you. That's why they're called coping mechanisms. The way that we cope is we avoid them. And so, one of my biggest coping mechanisms is to be really quick to go to anger. And so one of the things I realized is I was minimized at some point in my early childhood, like basically just told that my opinion didn't matter. And I've spent a huge chunk of my life to start realizing that one incident, that one little tiny amount of pain was actually making me do all these other crazy decisions in my life. It was literally running my life because I'm going around making decisions that are going to allow me to avoid the pain. And so I will be quick to anger so that I didn't have to sit with the pain. And we all have that one way or another. There's something that you're coping for. Something hurt you. Someone hurt you. In fact, you've probably been hurt a lot more than one time. But the secret is that if you do sit with it, if you do allow it to finally be released and just acknowledged, you'll see that ripping the Band-Aid off quickly was always the right move. Because you need to purge what hurt you so that it doesn't run your life. I mean, you can think of a lot of times where people, they literally don't step into their life fully because they are avoiding pain. Pain that hasn't even happened, it might never happen. A lot of times people don't go ask the people that they want to date out. They don't go for the job that they really want because they're anticipating the pain of rejection. But the truth is that even if that were to be materialized, the pain of rejection is pretty short-lived. You got to stop hanging on to it. You got to stop holding it and thinking that you have to avoid that for the rest of your life because it's causing you to live a different life. It's causing you to be a different person. So let's say you have pain around being rejected. That actually happens quite infrequently. Unfortunately, the fear around that is always present when we don't acknowledge it. So even though being rejected happens pretty infrequently, the fear always remains. And so we're always avoiding it. We'll make all sorts of decisions that aren't in our best interest. We'll change the trajectory of our life by avoiding what hurts us. So the question is, how much bigger could your life be if you embraced what hurts? Emotionally or physically? I'll tell you, the answer is that you don't know. I mean, it's like that question, how much better could your life be if you were better? Again, we don't know. The nature of potential ensures that it's deeper than what you could see or conceptualize currently, right? So I always talk about this idea of potential. I really think we mistake what potential is. Potential is always building on itself. Your potential to do one thing is always becoming greater as you do the next thing. You gain potential. You might not have the potential to run a marathon right now, but I don't know. If you train, then you would. And if you ran a marathon, maybe you'd have the potential to run an ultra, right? It's that idea. Your potential it's manifested by you engaging with the world, and you gain more of it as a byproduct of you stepping into reality and stepping into the world and into the life that you want. But how much of all of that are you leaving on the table because you're constantly swerving around trying not to sit with what hurts? In a very real way, pain is a doorway to a bigger expression of yourself. And the reason is because you are minimizing your expression by always trying to avoid what hurts you. Like I said, rejection, pretty infrequent. The fear of rejection, constant. It's always living within you. That's why we can't hold on to this stuff. We have to acknowledge whatever is, and then we don't hold it. We just let it go. We let the pain go just like we let the ecstasy and the joy go. It's all moments in time. If you cling to them, if you try to hold them, or if you try to reject them, you're setting yourself up for a smaller existence because you are literally boxing yourself in. You are giving yourself less options. I'm pretty sure it was Hemingway that said, never delay drinking a good bottle of whiskey or kissing a pretty girl. I really think that that's how you need to live your life, but you can't if pain is running the show. And so, just yet another reason why I always talk about pain. I love you guys. We'll talk tomorrow on Morning Coffee.
And time's catching up with me today. I swear I passed it just yesterday. Tomorrow seemed like years away, Lord, and I don't know where to start. So try to put yourself in my shoes. You wandering in circles, tired and used, and got no one to call your own. Ain't got nowhere to call your home. It's lonely at the top. Yes, I know it's lonely at the top. Yeah. Well, easy come, easy go, they say, but that ain't never been the case for me. I'm falling down on my knees to pray, Lord, and I don't know where to start. So try to put yourself in my shoes. You wandering in circles, tired and used, ain't got no one to call your own. Ain't got nowhere to call your home. It's lonely at the top. Yes, I know it's lonely at the top. Yeah. And the reason I love my meaning's going nowhere. I don't wanna go there, I've been there, I've done that. Got my t-shirt to match and I don't ever wanna go back. You better know that the higher we get, the further we fall. And that's the way of the universe, earth and all. But it ain't worth living with your back to the wall and just waiting on the world to drop. Say it's lonely at the top. Yes, I know it's lonely at the top. Yeah. It's so lonely. So lonely. So lonely. Time's catching up with me today. I swear I passed it just yesterday. Tomorrow seemed like years away, Lord, and I don't know where to stop. It's lonely at the top.